Some Devils! J-Dog back making another goddamn video. Today's questions we're going over are on the video. Still fucking 3 weeks ago, goddamn it. Only newbie kiddo canoes wouldn't want a good pressing of Imperial Doom on vinyl. Yep. Sounds about right. Odin Shire, what do you think about remasters? I think they sound like dog shit. Well, I mean, that's a pretty fucking generalized statement. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying all remasters sound like dog shit. Some for sure sound good. The Lurking Corpses 23 Tales of Terror that we did on vinyl. That was like a remaster remix. I thought that sounded very good compared to with a CD. That was something Shane wanted to do. And usually when I heard it, I'm like, yeah, it sounds fine, man. Like, what's the fucking problem? But I heard it, I was like, oh, this does sound really good. I recall the Obituary CDs, didn't they? Weren't they on like the gold discs remasters? That was like back in the 90s or early 2000s. I remember those sounded pretty good because I remember, well, probably with the original, I think it was just for Cause of Death. Maybe they did it on Slowly Rock, but Cause of Death and Incomplete, you had to like crank them to fucking hear them. And the only difference where I thought, oh, this sounds better is the volume was normal. Other than that, I didn't think they fucked with the audio at all. Not that I recall. Uh, yeah, what remasters are you referring to that sound like shit? Now, are you now re-recordings? Yeah, I think are generally virtually always unnecessary. There might be an exception to the rule. Like I said, I think a Christian Ageless Venomous, that could be a necessary re-record with some dog shit ass sounding triggers on there. Not too many, but re-recording fucking Morbid Visions and shit. Yeah, that's dumb as fuck. Why did that need to be recorded? Guess what? Newsflash, it didn't. So yeah, that I think is ridiculous. But remasters, which ones are like complete dog shit? Luciferian Souls, do an interview with Mordant Red. His channel is awesome as well. Yeah, I would totally do it. I'd have to be on his end. If he knows how to do more of that gadget shit than I do, because he does it on some of his channels. Like all the stuff up on the screens and et cetera, et cetera. So he'd have a better idea than I do. But yeah, I would totally do it with him. So just Mordant Red, hit me the fuck up if you want to. If he doesn't hit me up, I just assume that he doesn't want to do it, which is fair enough. Nobody asked him anyways. Maybe like, what the fuck do I want to do? Interview. Well, maybe he's just like, I don't want to do interviews. You know what I mean? That's not my shtick. That's not what I want to do. And fair enough. But yeah, I would do it. Actually, I don't even know if it'd be an interview, but more like a podcast, kind of like I just did on the El Necron was the last one I did. Done it with Francisco, etc. I would do that. But I mean, interview? Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be an interview. I don't know what I would interview the guy about. We would just be shooting the shit and asking each other stuff and just talking. Yeah, podcast. That'd be a better way to describe it. And yes, I would do that with him. But I've said it a million times. I'd pretty much go on within reason almost anybody's channel. I've seen some channels that if I was to get asked, but I wasn't asked, would I go on? I'm like, just because they have a goddamn personality of a fucking 2x4. Well, I'm just like, it's going to be me doing all the goddamn talking. And goddamn, this is some boring ass motherfucker. Maybe not something like that. I can't even think of an example. But I've seen shit to where I was like, if I got asked, I was like, I don't know, man, this can be boring as piss. I mean, no wonder you get 100 views. I mean, there's literally like, this is the boringest shit I've ever fucking seen. So maybe something like that I would turn down if I got asked. But as of right now, I mean, I would anyone that asks, I would fucking do it. Human Brisket, dog. Did you or Craig see the new Evil Dead flick? I have not, Craig. I literally have no idea what he does. I've seen him twice, probably. Seen him on Easter, and I've seen him on Christmas Day. Prior to that, I remember the last time I seen him, and we didn't talk about music or anything whatsoever. Goddamn question marks. Guy Man, has Hells ever had any Morpheus Descent shirts? I don't think we have had any t-shirts by Morpheus Descent. Just CDs, LPs, and a 7-inch, but maybe cassettes. But definitely not. We never had fucking t-shirts by them. No, not that I recall. And if we did, maybe it was like 3 copies or something. That's why I remember. And of course, they didn't have man size, so that's why Dog didn't get one too. Sewer vomits. Got a goddamn question mark in here. Question, J Dog. Buddy from Pestilence has a wild hairdo. Does he? I can't even think of what it looks like. Who else do you think has crazy haircuts in metal? Honorable mention. I seen Jungle Rot and the bass player dreadlock mullet was out of control. I mean, crazy haircuts. I don't. Um. I don't know what we can consider a crazy haircut. I mean, just that Tom goddamn Angel Ripper for Sodom on the demos and shit, and he was just on the demos. I think by the albums he cleaned up his act. That goddamn bowl cut is pretty goddamn bad. Um, the hairdos by Destruction, I think, are great either. They almost look like fucking perms. Now I get it; they weren't fucking perming their hair. At least I don't think so. They just had curly goddamn hair. But if you look up on the early albums, out I don't know what it is. I mean, Destruction. Did you ever notice they looked cool with the bullet belt and shit? But it almost just for me, no wrong. Before coming over here saying anything stupid as fuck. Yeah, I fucking love the early Destruction shit. I'm just saying, like, the early photos, was it just me? It didn't have the same oomph as, like, say, the photo on INRI. I have no idea why. It's almost like the Destruction. They almost look cheesy, just kind of like Sodom did too. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was. They almost just looked like fucking like little kids trying to look tough, and I can never take them seriously. Like, it was like ever, even when I was a kid, I saw that I was just like, yeah, the bullet belts and shit. It looks cool, but I just can't take it serious. They just I just see a bunch of 14-year-olds that just try to look tough that don't look tough, as opposed to for whatever reason on Iron Ryan, I'm sure it's a similar situation, just a bunch of 15, 16-year-old kids. They just look badass and evil. I don't even know what the difference is. I don't know if it was just the curly perm looking fucking hair that was the turnoff, and then obviously for Sodom, bowl goddamn haircuts. Maybe it was that. I can never quite place my finger on it. But put in the goddamn comments box. Do you agree? Or J Dog, you're a canoe as fuck. Destruction was the most evil looking band of all time. I'm not saying like that the shit. I mean, I think. Curse the Gods. I think is one of the greatest metal anthems of all fucking time. So full goddamn destroy. Disclosure there. I'm not dogging the Toonskis whatsoever. It's just the image. Yeah, again, but just the best other comparison I can use is Iron Eye because it was, the spikes and the bullet belts, shit like that. Theirs just came off as way more fit the bill, fuck yeah, intimidating, evil looking, down with the devil, not who are these kiddos? You know what I mean? That's how it came off to me. Put it in there if you thought the exact same. You're like, oh, what are you talking about, Jada? I never got that vibe. No right or wrong answer. That was just my take. I'm curious if anyone else ever had that. I don't think I've ever even fucking brought that up before. But that's just what I've always thought ever since I was a teenager. Round 02, J-Dog, question. Have you had the opportunity to listen to the new Grieve album on Werewolf Records? Yeah, I spun it. Werewolf himself is drums, it says on the credits. Oh, is it? Didn't even know that. Anyways, it's fucking sick as fuck, dude. It sounds a lot like early 2000s Satanic War Master. Cheers, brah. Listen to it once. I remember when it first started off, the first couple songs, I'm like, wow, this is really good. When I was midway, I'm like, pretty good. And then ended, I'm like, yeah, that was a solid disc. But it's one of those that I think if I listened to it 3, 4 times, that I probably might consider it really good. But all in all, I thought it was a good, enjoyable listen. SK, did you ever use Columbia House back in the day? I think it was order 5 CDs for a penny. I remember I bought Cannibal Corpse Vial. They had some other decent stuff on there. I did not, but Eric and Chase did. But yeah, that's they had Cannibal on there. Pretty sure that's where they got Gorefest Mind Loss, 6 Feet Under Haunted, some King Diamond, Merciful Fate stuff, like the albums that were out at the time, maybe like Dead Again, Voodoo, stuff like that. So Metal Blade stuff, it seems like they carried pretty well. I can't remember if they got any Sacred Reich from there. Maybe. I don't think Suffocation they got from there. Trying to think what the bands they offered. They did have good stuff, yes. Um, Metallica and shit would have been obvious. I'm sure they had Iron Maiden. But yeah, they just mailed you a paper catalog, and it was what? Yeah, get it for a penny, and then you'd get a bill for like $180 like a week later, or some dumb bullshit. It was definitely a goddamn fucking scam for sure. So, Ricky Jones, J Dog, do you like the Belgian metal band Target? They only made 2 albums in 87 and 88. However, both are good. You know what? I never listened to it. I remember when we got I think it was just CDs and maybe LPs, and I just saw the big logo Target. It just looked cheeseball as fuck. Um, So no, I didn't check it out. But I know what you're talking about. But now that it stands out, if they're still in stock or they come back in, oh shit, I heard this is pretty good. But no, I never checked them out, but I know who you're talking about. So Austin, Monstrosity is good. They are better live though. So you're telling me live now in 2023, they are better than if you put on Imperial Doom? I don't know if I agree with that. Goatman, J Dog, what is your favorite Bulldozer album? New Radio Free Innsmouth episode on them dropped, and as always, your videos are sampled. My videos are sampled on Radio Free Innsmouth. Send me over a goddamn link, then goddamn it. I have no idea who the fuck that even is. The first Bulldozer would be my favorite. Um, so that's in my comment. I was gonna tell you my fucking goddamn favorite song. I can't even think of the goddamn name. I'm drawing a goddamn blank. But easily the first album. Just the first two, the only ones I liked. After that, what was the IX album and shit? I remember being kind of like, eh, you know what I mean? And yeah, just didn't do anything for me. So just for first goddamn two albums only for me. And the live show, I think that's all I did was his first two records, right? So and I didn't even know that prior, but I was kind of fucking glad to be honest because a lot of the others, and then I mean even the IX, I wouldn't even recognize. I know I listened to it, and the others did I even listen to? Maybe I've heard them at one point, but it would have been just a bunch of goddamn songs uh that I would have fucking goddamn recognized. Great Deceiver, that's my favorite song. In case you happen to give a goddamn fuck. But I hate God talking here, goddamn it. People tell me they're not stoner rock and shit like that. Okay, fair enough. It just that's the vibe I fucking got. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But no, I have not never fully checked them out. But I mean, my guess is just I wouldn't like them, but could be wrong. Goddamn question marks. Jack Nichols, here we go. Goddamn go. Asher Hoare. Yo, J Dog. Have you heard of the band the County Medical Examiners? Have I heard of the County Medical Examiners? Come on, bro. Pure early carcass worship. Sound almost exactly like Gore Grind Carcass. Badass sound purely because they're actual doctors. I heard that they're not actual doctors. People dog me on this fucking channel. And I heard of the County Medical Examiners. Hold it up, devil. Oh, a couple CDs too. Goddamn it, who gives a fuck about those? Split LP with General Surgery. Banger too. Goddamn it. And full length LP. Goddamn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it sounds like Carcass. I would have to say so. Supposedly these are guys. I don't know, but I've heard that it's not. For years, I believed it to be true too. But people said, the dog fell for it. Didn't fall for shit. That's the photos they put on their goddamn albums. If they're lying their ass off and just punking people, then fine. I fell for it. I don't know. So I guess it was just a goof. Um, Nonetheless, yes, I like them. I mean, it was definitely kind of like recycling riffs and shit like that. But nonetheless, I thought they were a goddamn enjoyable fucking listen. So that's your answer on that, goddamn it. Shit, we might clear this fucking video and even make it to the next goddamn one. There ain't dick for questions out here. People just talking about I hate God. Austin 316, the third Monstrosity album is the best. You know what? For years, I don't completely disagree with that. In Dark Purity, that is a banger of bangers. As the years go by and I get fucking old and shit, I think I revert back to Imperial Doom. But for years, I kind of always said, I was like, honestly, I was like, everybody says Imperial Doom's the best. I was like, I'm kind of going with In Dark Purity, but it was super close, and I think it's kind of a switch, reverse roles. But to say In Dark Purity is the best Monstrosity album, I don't think that's an outlandish statement by any fucking stretch of the imagination. That is a phenomenal fucking record. You want to talk about writing good goddamn death metal songs. That's where it's at right there. All memorable, all sound different. None of this blurring together bullshit. You're entertained the whole fucking time. That's what a lot of fucking death metal, especially stuff that comes out now. And don't be wrong, there was stuff in the '90s and stuff that was guilty of it fucking too. You're just like, it's just background. You're not even paying attention. Doesn't hold your attention. In Dark Purity fucking holds your goddamn attention, man. That's got riffs, that's got memorability, that's got catchiness, that's got oomph. It's got it all. You got you covered. So yeah, if you haven't heard Dark Purity, put down your fucking mediocre as fuck goddamn tomb mold and go get some goddamn In Dark Purity. You'll thank me later. Guaranteed. Yep, made it all the way to goddamn top. Next fucking video line. Good. Goddamn it, we cleared it so that way we can clear some goddamn videos up and get to preferably 1 week behind. Goddamn it. Here we go. Morbid Angel, no Ultras of Madness live songs. What the hell? By the way, you guys give me fucking fake news. I've heard people saying, what are you talking about? They played Ultras of Madness songs live. J-Dog, you're a fucking idiot. I love when people come in here and say, like, J-Dog, you're wrong, or this or that, just like about the Metal Archives. Ha, ha, ha. It's like, I wasn't the one saying it. Are you guys fucking, some of you wearing earplugs or just straight up deaf when you put on the episode? I was like, I read off what somebody else said. I was unaware of it, and I gave my take on it, assuming it's true, assuming as it as fact, because that's what I'm being told. There was no proof, nothing. So it wasn't J-Dog, nothing. J-Dog didn't fucking know. J-Dog was told they don't play songs on Ultras of Madness. People come in, yeah, they did. I just saw them last night. All right, well, the guy that fucking gave me the message said that they didn't. Don't like it? Take it up with him. Just reading what the fuck he said. Life Eternal. Are there any bands in the war metal style you're a big fan of? Big fan? That's a tall statement. Not really, to be honest with you. Stuff that I think, like a track here and there, and like it talks about revenge. 7 inch is all I would need. But big fan of? I can't. Not that I can think of. Let's see. Favorite live performance from Metal Threat. I've kind of answered that already. God damn it. Survival of Morbid Florist over Morbid Angel. I would have to highly disagree with that. You telling me to take Morbid Florist over Ultras of Madness? I would 1,000,000% disagree with that. Cal, J-Dog, buddy. Way back in the Young Buck days, I was only 14 and 88. 14 and 88, goddamn. You hit me smoke, motherfucker. I was 3 and 88. Got 9 years on me, brah. The Ronald Reagan years. Yeah, I'm sure he was awesome. I think 88 was one of the best years for metal as a whole. It's definitely up there. Sure as hell better than goddamn 23. That's for goddamn sure. I think best years as a whole. Think about all the Florida bands. Yep. Bunch of bangers. Honing their sound in the garage in 88. Morbid Angel, Mod, Cannibal Corpse, Obituary. Oh yeah. All bangers, brah. If you had a time machine, what year would you go back to be a teenager in the metal scene? Like I said, if I could choose, I would like to be age 16 by 1980. That way you lived it all, from experiencing Venom all the way up to even Metallica on their demos, Slayer Show No Mercy, the death metal kicking in, Possessed Seven Churches coming out. Shit, by the time fucking Ultras of Madness came out, then 9 years later, you're 25 years old. Why 16? Well, one, you're going to kind of remember it. Two, you can have a job for sure by 16. I had one at 13, goddammit, already some money in the bank. So you're able to buy the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in like you're alive and you got no money and you can't buy the LPs and stuff coming out at the time, the demo tapes. Well, what fucking use is that? If you got no money, you're broke ass bum, you can't fucking get it. That's another reason too. If you're a medalist and your fucking don't work, you're half-ass fucking medalist. How you buying any of the goddamn merch? You're not. You're fucking listening on YouTube for fucking free. That ain't supporting the bands. That ain't collecting the shit. That ain't living the lifestyle. So yeah, get a goddamn job, you lazy ass bum. So yeah, 16 and 1980 would be my answer. To that I know it wasn't exactly wanted a more specific answer, but specific. I think that's even more specific, and for the reasons I said, goddamn it, wouldn't get any better than that. And then, like if I was 60, yeah, but J-Dog, you'd be 75 now. That's fine. You get, like I said, I've used the analogy. You get your goddamn 80 years roughly on this planet. What difference does it make? What does it matter if you live from 1900 to 1980 to 1980 to 2060? It doesn't. You get your 80 years, you get your 80 years. I'd run them during the time frame that I'm going to enjoy it the goddamn most. So if I was whatever the fuck I would be now, if I was 16 then, I don't know what the fuck the math is. Would I be 60 years old now? Life would be closer to the grave. What the fuck difference does that make? It's you're going to the grave no matter what. I don't know why people fear that shit, or it's the most inedible fucking guaranteed in life. When it happens, it happens. That's why, I mean, try to live forever and shit. You're battling the impossible. It's like, it doesn't, you're going to go when you're fucking going to go. So enjoy your life as much as you can. And I would enjoy my life as much as I can with the stuff that I enjoy the most came out in that goddamn time frame. So that's the goddamn year I would choose. Cubs switch to church, you know what the fuck to do, but the Cowboys get in by the morning. Later, goddamn it.